Howdy, howdy. This is Aurigauh. So if you're here, you probably want to get insane amounts of gold on this game so you can get all of the power-ups. Because these can get pretty expensive later on. So I'm going to show you the quickest way to do that. First things first, we need to unlock Sammy. So I'll show you how to unlock Sammy real quick. Okay. Let's see here. Actually, you know what? Well, yeah, it don't matter. It don't matter. You just need to see where this is. All right. So to unlock Sammy, you need Lake Foscari. I believe this is in one of the DLCs. I usually start with Arcanas. You don't necessarily have to. We're going to start with this, actually. There we go. All right. Song of Madam. I don't guess it really matters for those. We're going to get Bracer, but we don't even need it. At least not right now. Bracer does help with those, though. Oop. Basically, from the spawn on this map, you just go straight left until you reach this area right here. There's a couple Sammys right there. You look for these two rocks. To show you where... Oops, there we go. To show you where I'm at on the map. The spawn is to the right, at the lower right where you see the guy. Down here with the 3 clovers is where you want to be. You look for that little rectangular landmass and these 2 little rocks to the right of it. See, there's the rectangular landmass and then the 2 rocks. So after you pass the 2 rocks, align yourself with the side of this landmass and go straight down until only this tiny rock is on the screen. And when you align yourself to where only that tiny rock is there, if you do it just right, there we go. Sammys will now spawn with every wave. Oh, there we go. Okay, I was a little too far down. There we go. Okay. Yeah, use that rock for position. Yeah, now we're getting Sammys. Good, good, good. So yeah, random events can kill you if you do that. Yeah, now we're getting Sammys, and you just need to kill 6,000 Sammys. Yeah, I know that's a lot for to unlock him. Once you have Sammy unlocked, then you can officially break the game for gold farming. Now you know where to go and what to do to unlock Sammy. It won't actually notify you when you get enough to unlock Sammy while you're in here, so you just do this for a game, see if you're done yet. If not, do another game. I think it took me 2 games to do it all. Okay, alright. And now for the part you really want if you already have Sammy. So this is the gold farming part. So actually, for power-ups, all you really want is might, and I'd recommend recovery. You don't necessarily need it. So we're going to turn off the ones we don't necessarily need. And we don't need Defang. Okay. So if you have Charm, you want it. If you have Omni, you want it. You don't necessarily need them, but you definitely don't need Omni, but it does help. Charm makes a huge difference with the gold farm here. You want all of the standard buffs for your abilities. You do want move speed and you do want luck. I'll explain those in a moment. You also want curse. I'll explain why you want curse, charm. Okay. Growth and greed, of course, for more levels and more gold. Alright, now here's how the gold farm actually works. Sammy, there we go. Set him to 1 max weapon. I'm going to turn my eggs off so you can see how this works just by default. Alright, Sammy, there we go. And for this particular gold farm, you want to go to Moongullow. Alright, now I recommend starting with Arcanas. You don't necessarily need to use Hyper, but I do because it helps with this gold farm, and I'll explain that in a moment, because Hyper is basically move speed for you. I do have random events on. You don't necessarily need that, but it can help a little bit. So you do want Limit Break if you have it. So I'm going to leave that on. And you do want Endless if you want to do the long gold farm. Alright, so when you start with your randomizo, there are 3 things you can do to start. You can do this one to do your gold rushes, just if you're not going to do a single weapon build. If you're not doing a single weapon build, this one is probably best, or this one, so you can get more Arcanas, because the goal is, in the end, you want all 3. You want Moonlight Bolero, you want Hail from the Future, and you want Disco of Gold. For me, though, I'm just going to do Disco of Gold. There we go. And first thing you do, run up here, and you grab Crown, Curse, Clover, and Stone Mask, and re-roll until you get Tarona's Box. Once you have that, doesn't matter what you pick up after that, but you do want to level up the first 4 before you pick up the others if you can. Go, get luck. And I'm going to get the damage real quick too, just so it stops giving me the other options. We want as much experience and as many more mobs as possible first, because that's more levels. There we go. Let me spin it. Oh, sorry, I should have got cursed through it. Come on now, level me up, level me up. Yep. Agreed. I'm going to show you just how crazy this gold farm gets. We'll see how much gold we're at 5 minutes, because it's getting real close to the point where it explodes. Okay. We definitely want Bracer. There we go. And we want Spellbinder, we want Candelabra Door. And grab Duplicator, and we'll get Empty Tome for cooldown. These are just all the things that we want first, not all the things we want. Empty Tome, Candelabra Door, Empty Tome, Empty Tome. There we go. Let's go ahead and max out the gold bar, get that out of here. Let's grab Tirijisu. A Tract Orb. A Tract Orb. A Tract Orb. And we're just going to set this to random, because we're going to be leveling so fast we won't be able to play the game if we don't set that to random in a moment. Yeah, you can see already, like, this is getting crazy already. Because what happens is we triggered a gold rush with the Arcana that we chose, and now every single enemy we kill gives us a gold coin. Every gold coin gives us experience on Sammy. And so now our levels are going to completely just explode. Now, the main reason that you want move speed is just so you can change your location faster to look for more jars to break. Because every time your gold rush gets to a certain point, it will start draining at an unbelievably fast rate, so you literally can't maintain it past a certain point. and you have to restart it by finding a gold bag. And you can see we're already 280. We're about to be level 300 at 2.5 minutes in. And you don't want to continuously move. You want to stop to let the coins catch up. You just want to move a little bit at a time until your gold rush runs out, and then you want to look for bags. Yep, we just found another bag. You're not going to be able to see while you're doing this. This is just for gold farming. Yeah, we were level 300 at almost 2.5 minutes. We're already almost level 500, and it's been like 20 seconds. Yeah. Okay, that one ended. And you only want the one weapon because you want to reach the limit break as quickly as possible. So that way your weapon gets to the point that it is just unfathomably overpowered. Because it's also got the chance to turn enemies into gold coins when it kills them, which in turn, of course, gives you experience on Sammy. And if it turns them into a bag, then it starts you another gold rush. Again, you don't want to constantly move. You want the move speed to change location faster, but it's mostly just to move the screen really quick and then stop so you can let the coins catch up to maintain your gold rush. So you can maintain spamming levels. We're at 4 minutes, we're at level 950 now. And once it gets over like 300k or 350k, you see how fast this is draining when we're not getting coins. This is why you want to just kind of move a little bit at a time until it stops. There we go, got a new one. We're at 5 minutes in, and we're at about 4,500,000 gold at 5 minutes. And as you go through one of these games, the longer you are in it, the more gold it's dropped. So that's why I recommend both Limit Break and Endless. So Limit Break can sustain killing everything instantly, and Endless, you just get more and more gold for a while. I don't recommend going for too long because your game might just crash. You don't even need damage numbers on if you want to just make it easier on the system to not do it. I usually have that and flashing off just so this is less bogging on the system, because after a while it will be. Because one of the randomly chosen level ups in Limit Break for these is 100% duration, and another one is +1 amount for this weapon. And so eventually, as you can imagine, with all the enemies and everything else happening on the screen, it takes a while because the game's used to having a bunch of stuff going on, but you can overload the game. So I don't typically go past like 45 minutes at most. If I was going to do this, and you probably won't need to do this more than once or twice to max everything out in the store. And you could even do what I did and buy a bunch of eggs for this character if you want to farm it even faster after the first run. But I don't really recommend buying a whole bunch of eggs for too many characters, because if you just buy too many eggs, eventually you can make it to where the game is annoying with how fast you level up and kill things, and it becomes either tedious from clicking your levels too fast, or it becomes boring because nothing ever gets on the screen like what's happening now. But for a gold farm, this is awesome. Yeah, at 5 minutes we were at 4.5 mil. So I'm curious where we'll be at in 10 minutes. I'm gonna move a bit more. get us another gold rush, if I can. Now, if you can get another Arcana, which typically pops, I think, at like 11 minutes or so. When you get another Arcana, we'll show you what that does, too. Because there's one particular Arcana that just explodes with this build. But you need to start with this one for it to pick up faster. Why am I not getting any gold bags? Do I just like need to go much farther away or something? Is it just not spawning jars? Is that what's happening? Oh, there's some jars. Did I get one? Yeah, I did. Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Yep. We got our gold rush. Okay, I did pick up that chest. Cool. 8 minutes in, we are level 1800. That's crazy, dude. This wasn't really something that I looked up, but I'm sure there's got to be somewhere or somebody else out there who's already figured this out, because this is unreal. Yeah, we're at 12 million already at 9 minutes. Oh, we ended that one. All right, let's find another bag. Here we go. Yeah, the more you do this, the faster it drains, and the quicker it drains quickly. You see, we just started that gold rush. We're already at 300k, so it's ridiculous how fast this works. Okay. Find another bag. This is why you want the second Arcana, though, because that's what really makes this break and take off. Go. First time I did this, I was like, wow, this is insane. We're gonna need another gold bag. There we go, got another gold bag. 400k, like 4 seconds after we got the bag. Alright, almost 11 minutes. Let's hope we get another Arcana. Oh, there it is, there it is. Okay, okay. Alright, so, reroll. We don't want those. We don't want those. We don't want those. We don't want that one at the end, even though this is the third one I would get with this particular setup. That's the one you want second. Hail from the future. This is the one that breaks the build, because every level up drops gold bags. And gold bags keep your gold farm going. And if you have all this magnet range, then it's ridiculous, especially when you trigger the finger over there, because that makes everything spawn and shoot exponentially faster. I don't want that. Okay, I'm gonna turn damage numbers off, because I don't want the game to crash while I'm doing this. Okay, don't want that. I keep moving down every few seconds, just an inch or so, to pick up all the new gold bags. If I pause though, you can't even see them on the map, but there are so many things I can pick up right now. Like, as far as all the boxes and stuff. Like, I don't even need any of I don't even need any of these little drawers here, or cabinets. But if you don't want to run just one weapon, you don't have to, even if you choose one max weapon, because every time one of these little blue boxes drops, you can pick another weapon if you want. See, I could choose to get or discard. And, I mean, if you just really wanted to do it, you could evolve Pentagram with this. Okay, and then once you get the evolution for it, then it'll pull in even more levels. And if you want to go a step farther, you can get that white orb. I forget what it's called. Let me see. Yeah, this one. Prismatic Missile, if you have that, you can get it because it's affected by Arcanas 2, 14, and 19. And depending on which one, it gets a different effect. You have to pick one of them first. It's only the first one you choose makes a difference. But it changes the value of both coins and experience found on the ground. And you can get way more with that too. But I'm not going to do that for this run. Oh, there's a box. Nope, is that an evolution box? Yes, it is. Okay, cool. Alright, we're busted again. This is honestly kind of ridiculous how fast Pentagram's going off. God, this is ridiculous. I actually have no idea how much money we have at this point. I wonder if this number can actually get so big that I can see the screen under it. That'd be nice. Looks like we're at 25 mil. In that quick couple of frames, I got to see it. We are level 2,900 at 15 minutes, and that's where a run would normally end. So, for the duration of a normal run, I would have made about 26 mil. That's crazy. And you can go even farther. Again, the longer you do this, the more money you make. Because the longer you go past the end of the match, the more money you make. So if you turn on Endless and you go for like 30 minutes, you'll make some crazy gold. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. And good luck farming. Nice. Yeah, there's our overall numbers. 16.9 million DPS for that. That's crazy. Awesome. Later.